Welcome to the Sports Trigger. I'm Jared with my co-host Travis.
Here to ignite your day.
And it's time for another episode on the Sports Triggers podcast. I'm Jared along with Travis, where today we're going to be discussing which is the better play. Is it a bicycle kick in soccer, or is it the coveted one-handed catch in football? So Travis, take it away. What's your take?
You know, with this topic, one-handed catches have been the norm in football, or become more the norm, I feel like.
The norm?
Not the norm. I'm saying it's becoming the norm.
Catch is norm. So
yes, did you see all the highlights last year with one-handed catches? Like, it's nothing. That's what people do. And there are different types of one-handed catches though. There are people diving in front of them or past them trying to catch it. And then there are those where someone throws it right on them and they just one-handed catch. Let's clear the air here in the difference that we're trying to go for. Now, it's obviously spectacular if the ball's sailing way over their head and they dive past themselves and they catch it. That's amazing. There's no doubt about that. But in my eyes, a bicycle kick is definitely a lot harder to do and it's a lot more special. There's so much that goes into it. There's the timing. There's the precision. I mean, you have to be aligned with the person who's kicking the ball to you. And then, not to mention, you have to hit it hard enough and be precise enough when you're kicking it on goal in order to score. I feel like the bicycle kick is definitely a lot more difficult, and I feel like it's a lot more special.
Yeah, I'm going to completely disagree with this. You know, while bicycle kicks are special, I'll give you that. Very, very special. In fact, it's not an often trait that you see. But you're talking about NFL players in pads, college players in pads, high school players in pads and a helmet. So you got limited vision. The ball's flying at you. You know, who knows how fast the ball's coming at you. And a lot of times, a lot of the catches aren't always in stride. So you're not always, going forward on a slant or a long post or anything like that. A lot of them are backhanded, one-handed catches over the back shoulder. And you have the added element of having to stay in bounds. On bicycle kicks, you're usually at least somewhere in the middle of the field. You don't have that worry. So I just don't get how you cannot beat a one-handed catch in football. Is one of the most difficult plays that you'll watch, especially with a defender draped all up in their grill. Well,
that depends who they're playing. If you're playing a poor defense, it doesn't matter as much. But to your point, I will be on your side with one part that you did disagree with, to where they have to worry about staying in bounds. If they're on the sideline and make a one-handed catch and stay inside, then I would put that above a bicycle kick. But if they're in the middle of field, compared to soccer, like you said, they are typically in the middle of the field when they do a bicycle kick, then I still put a bicycle kick in front of a one-handed catch any day.
What about a one-handed catch on the defender's back? We've seen a few of those where the ball's coming and the receiver puts his hand around, the defender's back and catches it on their back. What about that? Does that count as a one-handed catch?
Yes, it does, and that would have to be for a touchdown, because what I would dispute there is, with a bicycle kick, there are a lot of people who will do upper 90 kicks, which for you people who aren't soccer fans, upper 90 is when you kick the ball and it goes up toward the post. That's essentially what upper 90 is. It's a math thing. You can look in the book sometime if you want, but that's definitely what I would go with. But I definitely consider that a catch. It's spectacular, and you see it on SportsCenter every once in a while, but I still go with the bicycle kick there.
I will only give you one bicycle kick that I've watched that was absolutely amazing, and that was Ibrahimovic, who he did it outside of the 18. So for non-soccer fans, outside this big box, the big goalie box, Ibrahimovic was well outside of that, bicycle kicked it, and it went in. That was incredible.
That's unheard of.
I'll give him that. But you know what? I'm going to choose a one-handed catch in football any day of the week. So with that being said, guys, I'd love to hear your take on it, but until next time.